Namaste!
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Namaste, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's your time. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 48 hours. Yes, Big Cat, let's dive in. The planetary energies as you kick your way into the next 48 hours, darling dears. The moon moves through Gemini. This morning, don't you know? Yeah. You are going to want to speak your mind over the next 48 hours. You're going to be singing like a canary for any effrontery that's been brought into your hemisphere. You'll be getting them together. No, you won't be tongue wrestling. You'll just be describing their character. Fist bump. Don't be shy. Talk the things up, Big Cat. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Oh, I forgot the card. Just a second, darling dears. I was in such a hurry to get here to talk up the things, I forgot to bring the things with me. Listen. And the fairies have been away with it. You'll just have to know you won't. They haven't taken them. I nearly misplaced blame onto the wrong. Listen. Right. This is what we're in. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. As I was saying. Right. Talk up the things them over the next 48 hours. Right. You're going to have bottom feeders. They, them, and I'm trying to out-talk you and over-talk you so that you can't get your opinion or your point across. This is why you must set boundaries, darling. It's important to know that you're not one to be effed with. And you're going to say what you said in my leaks. Fist. Do it that you're correctly by they, them to know when they're in the presence. Over the next trying to put you better be obstreperous, busy, and extremely difficult. Never you forget, Aries, Leo. Are we reconnected? I believe it's not buffering. My other screen's gone back to normal. Anyway, you've got the Palo Santo, darling dears. Good golly and gosh. We've got Nathaz on its face, darling dear. Somebody who caused distress, right? Disillusionment and down, all and out fuckeries in your life, darling dears. Yeah. This person is like a laxative in your life, darling. They're always coming with the verbal diarrhea and the hawky sticks at dawn. This is the codependent and the blind in the land of the blind. This is somebody who's feeling particularly restless, right? And wants to come and strong you up, mate. You better get into your big cat kit and pull out a trick or two on them. I told you, you must be the king or queen of the post-it note. Always be prepared with what you're going to chuck back at them. A post-it note only gives you the highlights, right? You must have your lexicon shaped up, ready to ship out and deliver what needs to be delivered onto whom it needs to be delivered in the next 48 hours. Using your words, darling dear. Because I tell you many times, Big Cat, it's nice to be nice, but nice is just nice, darling dear. Nice gets pushed around, will get you fake friends and no promotion, right? And we're not having it. You are Big Cat, Ibex, chosen of your lineage, darling dear, gifted with all your ancestral gifts. Yeah. Nathaz. This is fighting, darling dear. They won't sit with lean with you, but you must be the what? Professor of the puzzle, darling dear. You are playing chess, not checkers. Nathaz is represented by the letter N, the numbers 32, 33, 34, and 35, darling. Leo energy on its face, and it also speaks about what? Self-doubt. Somebody who's got the insecurities, darling dear. They wants to take out their psychosis on you and make you be doubtful of yourself. Listen, we haven't got the hairline for it. I told you our edges is very important. You need to know how to what? Put the past behind you like a ponytail and put whomsoever needs to be in their place, in their place. Fighting, darling, dear. Somebody wants you to be weak. They want you to feel like what you're doing on this Malkuf is, oh, it's nothing. Anyone can do it, really? Really? Well, not everyone's a big cat. Don't you know? Pinky's up. Look at this. I told you that everything's a sign in my readings. The voices tried to overtalk me. Let me tell you something. They're going to try and shout louder than you. When you are handing someone their ass, right? You speak in a calm, even tone. And you speak softly, darling dear, because they'll have to lean in for you to deliver the killer blow. Yeah. The blow that says that they're a dummy, but... Right. We're going to get a card, an energy around this having to talk up the things over the next 48 hours. Yes, my fire signs. Yes. Going with the soul cards. I've got a purple. I love purple. So I'm leading with purples today. Let me fix the camera so you can see what's going on. Ah, spring is in the air, blood. And they want you sprung. One card, please. Thank you. Still in line with the purples, darling dear. What did I say? Friendship, darling dear. Not everybody that comes to you is your friend. It also speaks about what I understand as a friend is in my life for a reason. Some of it's to put you at the bottom of the pot, and some of them are there to help you out. But good golly and gosh, you better make sure that you've got your power grid so that you don't get these friends and frenemies confused. Because the frenemies, blood, they are straight out of the crevice of the devil's balls. And they want to, what? Come up against you with effrontery. Right? And deny that you're fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. You better speak up, big cat. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Outrageous, I know. Scuppered they will be. Do it again? No, they bloody won't. Hey, hey! Indecision, darling dear. Shall you, shan't you? Again, we're keeping to the theme of the purples, darling dear. Absolutely love it. This is not the time for confusion, darling dear. We've got what? Your foundation is at stake, darling dear. And when you deliver what needs to be delivered onto whom it needs to be delivered, do it with dignity, darling dear, because you are a big cat and you hold the whip. Khaleesi or Carl. You come with the fiery passion, right? Fire signs, you're enthusiastic and you like to what? Create, Shiznai, you're creative. They don't like the cut of your cloth, darling dear. They don't like the way you have that certain je ne sais quoi. They don't like that you're strong-willed, that you're achieving. And they sure as Shiznai don't like the fact that you're aggressive in the adventure you've taken on. You've been what? Risk-taking, darling dear, and they don't like it. They want to dramatize and be dramatic in your life, right? And cross you out of all existence to make you feel minuscule and small, just like them. This is not the time for indecision, darling dear. Be quick and surgical. Perseverance. Yeah. Look, even the cards are keeping in theme with the purple, darling dear. Right? Your heart chakra. Guard your heart, for from your heart springs the well of life. Proverbs 4:23. Somebody's trying to get into your emotionals, darling dear, and control that Shiznai. You better say, how now, brown cow? You have no what? Influence here, devil. Go back to the pits and the crevice from whence thou came. Crying like a what? Full-on Mitch, bitch, or bitch, Mitch. Right. Somebody's also crying because they persevered and put up with what? Tongue wrestling and beating about their cranium with cognitive dissonance, fucking and all of this and that. Well, guess what? Over the next 48 hours, you're going to dry your eyes on your script, darling dear, as you give it to them. You ain't taking it, mate. Whoever tried to put the blame on you is about to get it back. Boomerang style. Yes, baby. Be silky smooth with your motion, right? This is why I keep the adverts in, darling dear. They come with a tail. They're going to try and project, darling dear. Try to make you look like you're mad. Well, guess what? A prophet is never welcomed in its own village, especially when it's the village of the damned. And you have the one eye, darling dear, the third eye on bitches and mitches, trying to come with their effrontery. Bull Swanky for sure, merchant of slander, Jeremiah 9:40. Guess what you're going to do, darling dear? I'm still stuck on the Latin. I haven't come out of my Latin phase. Well, you're going to what? Veni, vidi, and vici. What's that? Came, saw, and conquered that bitch. Hey, oh Mitch, don't leave a situation without speaking your truth. You'll live in regret. And you'll be beating yourself about your head with your name. You're saying, what's that? This blood. Because anytime this touch skin, common sense must prevail on those being touched. I'm telling you, darling dears, the next 48 hours is going to be, you'll be like this. Shall I do it? Listen, they're going for your foundation, darling dear. They're speaking about your home, how you get your pentacles, your squillers, because the root chakra is the base chakra, darling dear. On top of that is your sacral chakra. They're coming for your confidence, blood. Yes, this and that. This and that. The root chakra arm is about your manifestations and your security. On this Malkuf, darling dear, they're coming for everything. Don't be indecisive. This is when you get what? Into a what? Challenging cat. Challenge it. If you don't question it, you won't get fed, darling dear, and rigor mortis will surely set in. What's that? The stiffness of death. I'm still at the Latin. I haven't left it. Yeah. It's the stiffness of death, the regret, darling dear. When you take the poison that someone else was supposed to take. You can't take poison for someone else's blood. You must give it to them. Chuck it to them. Because they're trying to chuck it to you, big cat. Hey. You better stop that what? Perpetrator of wickedness in their tracks. Send them back from whence they came. Send them back up underneath them mumma. I'm back again, big cat. The scoperation of it all, darling dears. And it's not even Mercury retrograde yet. We must be in the shadow of it. I believe it's coming around in May. But I digress. Listen, there was a system overload when I said you've got to send them back up under their mumma. You speak the truth. This particular bird is about to fly past their nest in the next 48 hours. You better make sure that they miss their mark. When it comes to you, my big cat, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 11 in the chat and 11 likes. What's that? 11 fade, darling dear. You're about to come into something, darling dear. You're going to come into a mutual of understanding that they can't if with you. Because you're not having it, blood. And there's no stupid here. That cut off everything. It cut off my music. It cut off all of my electricals. Somebody doesn't want me to tell you these things, darling dear. Well, guess what? You get the usher here. Fist bump. Send them back up under their mumma. That means tell them like it is, mate. And don't hold back. But speak quietly so they have to lean in for the killer blow. Not physically, darling dear. When you're wise, you speak softly. And you tell them about their own character. Outrageous for sure. Not having it, mate. Right. Okay, let's carry on, darling dears. Because somebody's looking friendship. Why they want to be friends? Why they want to be friends with the big cat now that you've minded your own business and gone incognito as you move in silence? Oh! They're flipping nosy, darling dear. They want to know what's going on, possibly to get their echopraxic on so they can copy it. Right. Ipso facto, I told you. I'm not allowing the Latin. It means by the fact itself, darling dear, that you're fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. It speaks about your knowledge, darling dear. Ancient knowledge. Knowledge that is coming on you as you realize who you are on this Malkuf. They want to find out what's going on at your house. Imagine that. To cause confusion, darling dear. What else do they want to know? Their career's not working out, eh? Working like a field hand and being paid like a pauper is what they deserve. Too busy effing what you've got going on, trying to play double dutch and jettison back into your life. Well, it's not working. If they was going to make a career out of finding knowledge, it's not working, blood. Nah, work. And if it's someone you already know, they want one more round Julie with your edges. right? Ah! They don't like your pocketbook, your handbag, or your wallet, your Skrilla.com. Yeah, your money speaks for itself, darling dear. Why? Because of the shiznai you're doing with your life. You're living according to your North Node. And you're being paid in kind, in pentacles, for their ancient knowledge, going within, darling dear, leading with a hermit in every situation. They 8 you, well, you 9 them. Yeah, 9 them. Hermit energy, Virgo energy. I'm so hot, darling dears. It's so hot in here. Karma? Excuse me, please. Karma? Can you hear me? Karma, you're killing me. Turn off the heating. No, I really am calling. You're thinking, who's Karma? It's my daughter. Hold on, let me plug in my fan. Because it's really hot in here, mate. It could be the leather dress, the candles, and the 4 light bulbs I've got going. But good God, I've got to get it working, darling dears. Yes, let me get some breeze on here. Yeah. So they're upset. They want to find out what you're doing in your career, so they can use it against you, right? You better stand up for yourself. These same ones, right, gave you pissanphobia, where you trust no one, and misophonia, where you can't bear to see them eating and blinking, let alone breathing blood. Fist bump. You better put them in their place, darling dear. And if you can't do it, it's rich white lady season. We all go into court. Yeah. Civil case. Cardi B led the way. And she got what? Nearly 4 million Skrillas.com from Tasha K. Well, they're fine. I don't care. But I'm saying, take them to court, darling dear. You're not having the defamation of character. And any knowledge that comes across your tableau, darling dear, it will be substantial and you can use it. They're going to lose everything, including their common sense, which they never had. Their career, if it's a job situation, somebody's trying to F you over. Fake frenemy, darling dears. Be aware. My fire signs over the next 48 hours. Base of your deck? Oh, 8 of Pentacles. Because you are what? Positive movement forward. Let's get into the bag, darling dear. Accolades and achievements. The 8 of Pentacles speaks about you being industrious, right? In being diligent, in, right, studying, getting to the bag, getting a higher knowledge. You could also have what? A change of career over the next 48 hours, darling dear. Realizing that you're too big for the place where you're at. You need to what? Sail away, sail away, sail away. Oh, moving towards the sun. Again, big cat energy, Leo energy. 8 of Peas, darling dear. In the upright, I might add. Your hard work and dedication, your focus, darling dear, is about to pay off. They can feel it. I told you, when something's about to go great, the wicked, the demons from the crack of the devil's balls wish to rear their ugly head to pour what? Shiznai all over your shiznai. Coming up with the same 1-2 move that went extinct before Donkey killed Philope. You're saying what case? I said Donkey killed Philope. Nobody don't remember that shit. No. Right. Let's see what else is going on for you, my big cat Aries, Leo and Sagittarius over the next 48 hours. Current energy around you. Strong in them streets again. Another 8, darling dear. Now it's blowing everything about, darling. Oh God, listen, allow me, yeah. 2 8s. This speaks about indecision, and it also speaks about a brief affair. Somebody's regretting what? Getting up close and nasty with someone. Yes. Did the what? Genitalia Watusi. Now you want to be separate, eh? And you're saying, I don't know this person. Whomsoever it is, they haven't forgotten you, darling dear. They haven't forgotten you. This is major arcana, darling dear. Protected, spiritually blessed. This is also about your instinct care for others. Somebody's going to try and abuse it over the next 48 hours. Come out of the pack, good God. And they're coming with what? Ulterior motive. You saw all this shit flying out. They're going to tell you all of this and that before you can get to the bottom of things. Which is the truth roof. Over the next 48 hours. Everything's flying out. Listen. come here, fan, right? Blow at my back. Listen, it's windy here. They didn't even say it was going to be windy in the UK. It's gale force winds, blood. They said light rain. But you better make sure that you glue down your lace front or you'll be embarrassed in the streets. Because you come with the truth, Major Arcana. Agent of Karma you be. And what judgment also comes with the truth, Ruth, darling dear. You're going to speak it and you're going to be strong in your words. Why? Because you've got their file. Somebody who tried to take, what, kidnap and hold for ransom, right, your hairline while they had your psychological password. You're about to, what, drop a bomb on them, mate. Bombs over Baghdad. Come through outcast. Posh. Clap. Mouth wrestling, darling dear. A mouth wrestler, right? Who is what? Feeble-minded. And they're unprotected, darling dear. 7 of Wands on its face. This is somebody who is what? A merchant of slander. Needs the energy of other backward creatures, right? Backwoods creatures, right? In order to have the strength for you. What did I say? Your foundation, darling dear. The jelly bogelly of what you've co-created in the name of Father God and Mother Isis. Good God. They have no chill, pause factor, and no decorum. One more card. Just the one. Yes. You're attracting somebody, right, that has the same foundational skills like you. I told you, Big Cat. Love is wonderful, but Tina Turner said, what's love got to do with it? Posh, clap, baby. If you're attracting someone into your foundational, darling dear, somebody who can't stand up as a man or woman on this Malkuth, you're attracting a whole what? Ass whooping. They will beat you down with the experience of their lack to co-create. They've got no true career, right? They haven't sought no knowledge as a career, right? And they sure as shit's naive. Don't know how to get to the bag. Not like you, darling dear. Be careful who you invite into your shiznai of the next 48 hours, because you've got a what? A doppelganger bottom feeder, right? That's coming to deliver what? Hellfire and powder house to your domicile. The judgment card also speaks about that. Speaks about an ex frenemy. Friendship? You're not having it, mate. They want to come through with the old 1, 2, what? Shuffle up on you, darling dear. Shuffle up on you. A bottom feeder, darling dear. Who's going to what? Play on your nurturing side. You better lock that bitch off, mate. Look, what did I say? It's about what you achieved, your stable foundation. Some of you are going traveling, darling. You may even be a sailor or do something on the sea. Oh well, let's dive in deeper and see what else is going on with these bottom feeders. Let's get a deck. Base of the deck, you are protected, darling dear. Touch not the anointed. And it's block partay. If it's an ex, they can't even contact you on the astral plane, blood. Not even that. You're not having it. Stood your ground against them. And healed. Right. Can you hear the birds? They're always singing. I don't know how they're clinging to them trees in that wind, you know. I went out there and I put some food out for them. I don't know how they're going to get it. Can birds fly in the wind? I know an eagle can. I know a big cat can. But I don't know about the birds. I mean the real ones, not the chicken of the sea kind. Right? What's this about your power that you need to know? Your personal power that comes from within. It also speaks about being spiritually guided as well as blessed. Using that third eye. And you have an eye of the jealous ones, the mouth griever on your darling dear for the green eye. Somebody who is a doppelganger that will switch up their nature in order to what? Get a foothold in your life, darling dear. This is a bottom feeder for sure. Someone who can't stand on their own. They've got pubic hair and act like a newborn. With chucky tendencies. Yeah, they want to come in your this and that over the next 48 hours. Clarify this strength card, please. What do you need to be strong in the face of? Protecting your back, darling dear. Your mental health, which is your wealth, right? And this also speaks about what? Being surgical and diligent and focused in getting them together. Those that try to take you off your trolley, darling dears, right? Deaf to whatever they bring to your tableau. Scorpio energy. This is the rebirth of you, darling dear. They're going to be nothing like a battery in your life over the next 48 hours as you clear up a thing or two. Scorpio energy. This is also a transformation time for you, darling dears. This looks like gift-giving season from the Most High. Every time before you're about to be blessed, the wicked are allowed to come and F with you, darling dear. Massage your psychological password. And put you straight back in their crack. I told you about that double wide coffin, darling dears, where they want you to look at their crack for all eternity. You better say, how now, brown cow? Third eye on bitches and mitches. Two major arcana, darling dear. The judgment. The judgment also speaks about you being judged as well, darling dear, not being found lacking. Some of you are high priests or priestesses. This also speaks about what? Somebody getting divination on you, darling dear, and they are being judged. Why? They shouldn't have done it, darling dear. You are blessed and highly favored, high priest or priestess, or you come from that lineage, darling dear. Third eye buffed up to a bitchin' shine as you sit between the two pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin, for completion and beginning. And she's holding a book that says Tarot Maid. Right? Oh, I didn't even notice that, darling dears. Lean in, big cat. You've also got a what? A waning gibbonous moon. This is about going within, right? Focusing on your goals and being grateful. This is going within for your inner guidance. You know who this person is, and you know exactly why they want to do it. Pull you about like taffy. You better get your block game off the chain, blood, and stand your ground, Scotty, as the Gemini moon moves into Cancer. One of your what? Brethrens of the crying kind. Your emotionals going straight from your intellectuals to your emotionals. They're going for your psychological password. You better have the block game for the gods. Don't allow it in. You know what they're trying to take. They're trying to take the focus off your hard work and the fact that you've managed to change your life around on this Malkuth. You've got status. This also could also speak about what? An actual death. My condolences, darling dears. This is somebody who's about to give up the fight. They've been sick for as many as what? 8 weeks or 8 months, 8 days. They're about to give up the fight. My condolences. And they don't want you to bring them back. Know this. They don't want to be kept on a ventilator, respirator, or any other rotty later. They want to go to the Most High. Let them go, darling dears. In order for them to have a peaceful resting. What they're seeking is true rest. Let them go. My condolences, because I know what it's like to let go of a loved one. But you can't keep them here, especially when the brain is dead. I don't know where that came from. You have just the outer shell, darling dears. My condolences again. And a big namaste, because my soul recognizes yours. I myself had to let go of my little sister. 28th of January, and she had her homegoing service on the 4th of March this year. Base of the deck. Touch not the anointed. It's about the success, darling dear. You're creating some kind of spectacle. You're getting some kind of promotion at work. 8 of Pentacles. You may even be getting what? A job as a natural born leader. What's that? You've got the gift of the gap, darling dear. You're extremely engaging, as noted by the reef. It could also be about you getting engaged. Some of you are going to be engaged over the next 24 hours. And guess what? The feeble-minded are going to be at hockey sticks at dawn. Yeah. Touch not the anointed, earth angel. This is about the balance and moderation. Some of you have found a more healthy way of living. You're balancing out your life. Yes, it's been a hard journey for you, Sagittarius energy, but it's not about the destination, darling dear. It's how you did the journey, and you did the damn thing. This is why success is on you like white on rice. The feeble-minded ain't having it, mate. From the 7 of Wands to the 6. What can you do except earn more bread? What do they want you to do? Step out your shoe and give it to them? Come through, Nas! Push, clap, base chakra. This also speaks about if you have a business, especially online, darling dear, you're about to have a turning in the tide. This is about being recognized as a major craft person in your field. And it also speaks about you being what? The red light, green light champion, as am I, of 79, darling dear. Don't let a bottom feeder, right, who's on their face and who what? Is it, what's that? The Proverbs, think case, 6:12, right? The worthless and the wicked always consort with liars, darling dear, trying to bring your foundation down, but you are strong in them streets. This is also my marriage card, right? As well as my online card, darling dears. I told you that already, didn't I? I'm repeating myself. Yeah. Because there's no love in that cup of fuckanese, right? Opium and cognitive dissonance. This is somebody who you've blocked off, you've kicked over the cup and crushed it under your flip-flop. What's that? Your common sense, darling dear. Because you know that they're an effing liar and they are a page. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch because I speak the truth. Pinkies up, I was about to spit, darling dear. When I see a page, poor, especially on its face, this person has nothing but dick or panani to offer the situation, darling dear. And it's skullduggerous for sure. A page is what? Never satisfied with what they got. They always want more. Just like what? What's that boy's name that asked for more and he was like, more? His name's Simon, or is it Peter? I can't remember. That little boy from Great Expectations. The one, talking about Great Expectations, somebody wanted you to be waiting on them, darling dear. They wanted you to sit down and wait on them, right? Just like Mrs. Havisham in Great Expectations. When her fiancé said he weren't coming back, that bitch smashed all the clocks, left everything on the table, the wedding cake. She even sat in her gown for decades, blood. Decades. Don't wait for this marauder to come back. You're inviting the devil back in. And you need to speak your truth in a situation that was a full-on funeral. You cried all of the time. If you had progeny in that situation, they're crying too. They're hoping that you make the right decision and continue to be a rogue and a rebel and be obstreperous, blood. Don't be drawn into a situation that's a tight fit that you've already escaped from. 2 of Wands. What you are seeking on this Malkuth is seeking you, but you have to be active and move towards your goals and your visions. This is about you releasing temporary toxic situations, right, with those that are disloyal. Please excuse me. Someone's not going to be able to take what you're saying, darling dear. They're going to try and overtalk you. Still speak your truth. Queen of Cups on its face. This is somebody who's turned back and you are no longer a people-pleasing nurturer. Not for this person. The Queen of Cups is also somebody who's divorced themselves from some kind of a partnership that's not working for them, blood. The Queen of Cups, leaning big cat, on her face, speaks about somebody who's jelly bogelly, mouth breathing, bitter, depressed, right, and a coward. This is somebody who is a drama king or queen. They are full of it, mate, because you realize that you're not attracted to them, right, and their behaviors anymore. Releasing that situation, going for your 10 apiece, darling dear. A stable foundation. This Queen of Cups has been spying online, darling dear. And every time they look, what do they see coming off of you? Skrilla's blood, common sense, happiness, right? A stable life. This also speaks about you calling in your true soul tribe once you cut off your people-pleasing ways over the next 48 hours, darling dear. This also speaks about generational wealth. And it also speaks about a matriarch of a family. So now we know who's passing. Somebody's mother. My condolences, darling dear. But you're going to have to fight for this inheritance. It's not going to come easy. Somebody's going to put up a fight, darling dear. Act like they're trying to be your friend. Coming with what? A fool's friend. A full-on Judas in a Peter suit. They come in with a Trojan horse, darling dear, to take away your inheritance. Whoever that's for. You better make them be scuppered, darling dear. Disappointed, disillusioned, and leave them looking like a dumbass. Yeah. Again, the Two of Cups. What you are seeking is seeking you, and you can attract whatever you want into your life. But darling dear, there has to be blood on the dance floor first. Look into those free skullduggerous cups. Where what? Bottom feeders lurk. These are those that are unclean, darling dear, have unclean attachments, don't listen to their higher self, and are stuck in the ghetto Groundhog Day of rinse and repeat. Aquarius energy. And they're lying on you, Jesus. They've got a whole plethora of fucking knees, but you better be up for the task. My big cat Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius over the next 48 hours. Let's get some more intel. Then I'm out here. For sure. They want to see if you forgot. Memory of an elephant. You forgive, but you don't forget, darling dears. What they did kept you in competition with others. Some of them like to put their hands on you, give you a two-piece, gave you an STD, all of this and that. Well, change is afoot. You better show it to them. Show them. With your 9. What's that? The Hermit. Turning your back, isolating yourself from the codependent, the wicked. Right? The jealous, the hidden enemies, and the frenemies. Give them no airplay. Am I going to take them all? Nope. I'm going to take the baby toddler. You could have a child or a toddler, a small child, yes, one that don't know what's going on. Or this is the energy they come with, darling dear. Immature energy that has tantrums and likes to pop off and has no manners when they want something. Just goes for it, mate, whether they're entitled to it or not. What about this baby and toddler? Right? Somebody that you ghosted wants to reappear in your life like a demon from the crevice of the devil's balls. Yeah, somebody that possibly even ghosted your progeny, darling dear, could be too involved in this situation. Right? Accommodation, hotel, tenant or a landlord, they're looking for a domicile. Good God! Are you taking on tenants? Big cat! Oi! Psst. Are you taking on tenants that are coming straight from the crevice of the devil's balls? Are you? You better be obstreperous and talk up the things over the next 48 hours and tell them there's no room at your inn, lad. No time traveling here from this time waster. Aha! It's all coming out now. Yeah. Big cat, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, hit me up in the comments. Not the Gmail. You taking on tenants? With spiritual attachments? Are you? And the tenants could also be what? In your cranium, darling dear. For the what? Sabotaging thoughts. Are you taking on tenants? I need to ask these questions. Yes. All of this and that. What else do they need to know? Right? No, is it? What's this? A tenant that is either innocent or guilty. They've got an illness, and they're probably going to give you, an injury. Be careful of your toddlers in this season, or your small children, darling dear. Pay close attention to them, because I'm telling you, you could be sitting right there, and that baby will come running to you, and just out of your fingertip reach, they will fall and give themselves a cocoa on their forehead. That's a big nut, mate. What's this? You've got infinite possibilities, right? Don't allow this person that ghosted you, or you told them to fetch the black bags, to come back, blood. They're coming back with what? All sorts. Because where they went is a full-on cohesive failure. And guess what? If they were someone that you helped out before, they're coming back with all of that aggression, right? Lack to take out on you, my dear big cats. Right? And some of them are... This again points to your passing relative. An older female, grandmother, mother, whatever, auntie, cousin, whatever. My condolences, my darling dears. But graveyard also speaks about spell castation, darling dear, and somebody wanting to come and abuse you. They're going to use some kind of magic to wheedle their way back in. You better be what obstreperous and call in the whole armor of God. Ephesians 6:13. Some things you just can't handle on yourself. On yourself, darling dear. You have to get your spiritual strength, because this is basura for sure. A heater. You better get your red light, green light champion shaped up, bright and ready for it. Want to come harass you. They want to come and tell you fucking easy in your shell like. You better be like the rock of ages, mate. Can't be moved. You're going to be sweated out, mate. But don't take it on. Somebody's coming with the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. Right? And oh, we've got scales, mate. The scales on the fish. This speaks about your intuition, darling dear. Use your third eye on these mother foes. Pray on it. Nothing like a praying cat. Because you play chess, darling dear, not checkers. Right? They're coming to gas you up, and somebody's got a lung condition as well. Right? They're coming to gas you up. Look at all the cards telling you to put your third eye on these bitches and bitches. Use your discernment and your intuition. Never you forget how many times the 8 of Pentacles came out. You've got accolades and achievements. You've got knowledge, right? And you've got a hold of your birth natal chart. You know your North Node, your superpowers. Every time they see what you've got going on, mate, they get angina and all these things going on in their what? Chest chakra. Why? Because they're spying, blood. And you're coming with the fire. My big cat, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Never you forget, darling dear. A burglar will never try and break into an empty house. And you are full of it, mate. Common sense is your go-to move, right? Cactus. You better be like a cactus. Don't allow them to get your white meat again. Matthew 10:14. You've already dusted off your sandals and headed out from that situation. Sometimes you have to what? Do a 360 to make sure that they are told, darling dear, in a calm, concise way. Or what? Get that what? Court order on defamation of character, darling dear. They're trying to go for your white meat to make you scared and soft. When big cat is Ibex. If there's a purchase or a crack, you don't fall back. You are built for this shiznai. Protect yourself, darling dear. Third eye. And don't forget, you play chess, not checkers. On that note, I drops me mic. Friend, frenemy? Hey, hey! Eyes on everyone, blood. Boosie Badass told us that shit. Why must you watch everybody? Right? Because there's liars, thieves, cheaters, users. Oh my, if I had pearls, I'll be clutching them bitches with you. Right? There's swindlers, back front neck tabbers. They get no S. Especially the front tabbers. Right? They're frenemies, haters. They come with, guess what, big cat? Bad vibes, bad credit, bad luck, a bad attitude, right? And they want to come and push badness on you. That's a Jamaican term. It's like what? Bad you up. Like take the piss, right? Yeah, have a full-on shiznai in your life. Don't allow it. Don't let them take you to your stress threshold, right? You make sure that you are what? The coach of the red flag team in the next 48 hours. I keep stumbling my words. You've got a stuttering bastardo who like to abuse you, or they have a lisp tongue and they wasted your time and your energies. Well, guess what? Their time and energies is being wasted with a full-on tree sloth with algae in their fur. And if this person who is a professional mistress is part of their throuple, they hate their child. Yes! Why are they putting up with a situation like that? Because karma knows their address, blood. Yes! And they'd like to bring it back around to your house. You better get this message that I've just given you. Can't you see Father God's authoritative thumbs on it? We've also got the number of the Chariot, Cancer energy. This is about you, what? Winning that war. Not every battle must you attend, darling dear. Know your worth and add tax. Right? And some of you are going into a divine union. You're going to meet your true love's first kiss over the next 48 hours. Keep everything silent, mate, because change is afoot. As they continue to hate you, Unite them. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. It's confirmation, darling dear. From the ashes. You are a phoenix, cat.